Hello everyone, this is Sonia Parenti in London. In the first episode in my sustainability series, we investigated vegan leather. What exactly is vegan leather? And today I'm going to explore new exciting plant-based textiles that are currently being released onto the market. These plant-based textiles are sustainable and kinder to our planet. As we know, fashion is a massive employer. It's kept me busy for 20 years as a footwear designer. I've designed for many of the top names in fashion. Fashion is a truly global industry. The fashion industry employs between 60 to 75 million people worldwide, with up to 300 million people employed across its supply chain. However, now more than ever, the fashion industry is under great scrutiny for its environmental and social impact. It is one of the largest consumers of the global water supply and produces roughly 10% of our carbon emissions. As noted by the World Economic Forum, the fashion industry emits more carbon than all flights and shipping combined. So what can fashion do to limit its environmental impact? Which materials and textiles are best for our environment? Let's explore them together, and please let me know your opinion on this topic by leaving a comment below. Before exploring the new developments in plant-based textiles, I would like to remind ourselves of which are fashion's traditional fibers. These are natural fibers such as wool and cotton, as well as man-made fibers like viscose, lyocell, and modal. Intensive farming is generally used in the production of traditional fibers. As we know, intensive farming consumes a lot of water and it relies on nasty chemicals to boost production. Fast fashion's aim is to produce more and to produce it quick. In response to consumers' demand for sustainability in fashion, the number of kind products and materials being developed is growing. Let's begin by exploring eco-friendly plant-based fibers. Examples are hemp, linen, bamboo, and rami. When farmed sustainably, these have a low environmental impact. These are plant species that are naturally resistant to mold and fungi, so do not require the use of pesticides or other chemicals. A potential danger with eco-friendly fibers is that they're taken from the wild without being replaced, and this might impact the balanced ecosystem of nature. Animal-based fibers can also be produced in a responsible and sustainable way. These include alpaca, silk, wool, cashmere, and leather. In the production of animal-based fibers, different farming and production techniques have very different impacts on the environment and, of course, on animals' welfare. For example, raising sheep for wool eats up precious natural resources. Land is cleared by cutting or burning down trees to make room for grazing. Monoculture grass replaces previous biodiversity. Nutrients are washed away from the soil, and this leads to an overall general decrease in plant and animal biodiversity. Wool can of course be produced in a sustainable, responsible manner. We've been producing wool for centuries. However, this requires smaller scale production that is financially more expensive. Recycled fibers are those that are made with waste materials. Examples include recycled polyester and recycled nylon. Recycled polyester is made from consumer waste, most commonly 100% recycled plastic PET bottles. Industrial fishing nets and old clothing are also used to make recycled polyester. Interesting new materials include yarns and fabrics created out of plastic waste reclaimed from the sea. Recycled cotton and recycled wool make use of textile waste or second-hand clothing. These are deconstructed and then respun into new yarns and fabrics. There are limitations when using recycled cotton and recycled wool. With cotton, for example, there is a challenge in material separation, when the source of the material is, for example, a mix of cotton and polyester. There are also impacts on durability of recycled materials. Using them a second time can make the fiber less strong. When produced responsibly, semi-synthetic fibers can also have a low environmental impact. Examples include lyocell fiber that comes from the pulp of trees, orange fiber, pineapple fiber, soybean fiber, and sustainable bamboo. The number of new products and materials being developed is on the rise, with many innovations exploring the use of agricultural byproducts and food waste. A few examples are Orange Fiber, that it's an Italian company that has invented a textile made out of 100% discarded orange peel from Italy's citrus industry. Sounds yummy to me. Escafé 29 makes performance textiles from used coffee granules. I love my espresso, so I admit I'm a bit biased on this one. Pignatex is a natural leather alternative created from cellulose fibers extracted from pineapple leaf waste. Nullarbor is a vegan wool made from coconut byproducts. This revolutionary material requires very little water, land, and energy. Bacteria naturally ferment liquid coconut waste into cellulose, which is used as the main building block for the final product. Bull Threads is a biotech company based in California. They produce sustainable materials for the apparel industry. Among these materials are a synthetic spider silk called microsilk. This has been developed without the help of a spider, and a newly announced synthetic leather material called Milo that's derived from the root structure of mushrooms. In conclusion, consumers are increasingly looking to purchase products that meet their concerns about the environment and animal well-being. So how can you distinguish a brand that's truly committed to environmental efforts versus a brand that's just jumping on board with the feel-good angle? Well, you can with certification from various independent organizations that focus on establishing and enforcing environmental quality standards. Don't worry though, we will explore more on this in my next episodes. As we have seen, both natural and synthetic fabrics have their own sets of advantages and disadvantages. Take, for example, cotton versus polyester. They both have negative environmental impacts due to similar manufacturing processes involving the use of toxic chemicals and detergents. Cotton production consumes huge amounts of water, while polyester production burns fossil fuel. While cotton is biodegradable, polyester lends itself more easily to recycling. As you can see, it's not all black and white. Luckily, I'm here to help us explore these gray areas. Please subscribe below to ensure you don't miss out. That is all for today, guys. Have a great day. Ciao!